Ukraine is actively developing a surface fleet that could launch FPV drones from its deck. Since 2024, such an unmanned surface fleet has been in service with Ukraine, Forbes reports. But they recently carried out their most ambitious strike yet, driving along the coast of Russian-occupied southern Ukraine on or before Friday and launching FPV drones to blow up a pair of Russian Osa and Strela air defense systems. The Sternenko Foundation reports that this strike was made possible thanks to innovative solutions by Ukrainian engineers. Unmanned surface vessels such as the Sea Babies and Magura V5 can carry up to 4 of these drones. Until recently, Ukraine carried out strikes on Russian military facilities in the Black Sea using surface drones that were packed with explosives. Ultimately, the Kremlin had to use not only the Coast Guard to counter the boats, but also aviation, but even here the enemy was in for surprises. In 2024, the Magura V5 surface drone managed to shoot down several Mi-8 helicopters using surface-to-air missiles. From now on, the unmanned boat is not a kamikaze, but can return to base to load new FPV drones. And with a lot of luck and skill, one unmanned boat can destroy many Russian targets. The unmanned surface vehicles and the quadcopter drones they launched recorded each other carrying out the coastal raid deep in the enemy's rear, according to the Sternenko Fund, which collects donations to buy drones for the Ukrainian military. This wonderful result was made possible thanks to the combat work of the Navy in cooperation with the SBU, innovative solutions from Ukrainian engineers and your donations, the fund stated. Early in Russia's 3-year wider war on Ukraine, the USVs exclusively targeted Russian warships, and only on one-way sorties. Their hulls packed with explosives, the boats would slip into Russian-controlled ports and ram Russian vessels. In separate raids on Crimean anchorages in February, May and June 2024, the USVs sank a corvette, a landing ship, a patrol boat and a tugboat. The Russian Black Sea Fleet deployed fighter jets, helicopters and patrol boats to intercept the drone boats before they could strike, so last year the Ukrainian Navy, Security Service and Intelligence Directorate armed some the USVs with surface-to-air missiles and remotely aimed machine guns. In becoming drone carriers, the USVs are now reusable, just like Ukraine's latest drone bombers are. That means a single unmanned boat might, with a little luck and skill on the part of its operators back on land, destroy more than one Russian target. U.S. President Donald Trump, on board Air Force One on Sunday, said tariffs are going to be the greatest thing we've ever done as a country, and are going to make the U.S. rich again. According to Associated Press, Trump's comments were made in response to a question about Americans who are concerned about the economic fallout of the tariffs and declining stock prices. Trump also said he will meet with Chinese President Xi Jinping at some point, adding the two have a very good relationship. Trump also said he expects Ukraine to sign a deal on minerals with the United States. He criticized Ukraine's approach to possible peace talks with Russia, saying, "I want them to want peace right now. Right now they haven't shown it to the extent that they should."
Go ahead. What else?
President, Robert, go ahead. Americans have seen their retirements counts fall in recent day. They're getting very nervous about these tariff conversations.
Oh, I think the tariffs are going to be the greatest thing we've ever done as a country. It's going to make our country rich again. We have many companies, as you know, auto companies are opening up plants now. We've had 4 or 5 announced already, but many more are coming. And we're basically going to take back the money, a lot of the money that we've given away over many decades. We've lost our jobs, we've lost our factories. We've lost 90,000 factories since the beginning of NAFTA. It's not that long ago. 90,000 factories, think of that. And we're going to get them back, and they're coming back, and they're coming back in records. Look at what happened with the big chip company, the biggest in the world, by far the most powerful chip company in the world, from Taiwan, and they're going in with $200 billion of money, and they're going to build something that's going to give us 35–40% of the chip market in just in one company. No, it's going to bring it back, and I think it's going to make us bring us to a level that we've never had before.
Is there going to be a government shutdown this May? Many of his supporters are
look, she's a very good woman. She's very smart. And I don't know about people attacking her. I really don't know. I think she's a very good woman and she's very smart.
Is there going to be a government shutdown at the end of this week?
Could happen. I mean, the Democrats want that. They want to destroy the country. So I can't tell you, but it could happen. It shouldn't have happened, and it probably won't. I think the CR is going to get passed. We'll see, but it could happen. You never know. The Democrats are out of control. You saw that the other night during the speech when they wouldn't stand up for two of the young ladies were killed by illegal aliens, one with the cancer, the young man with the cancer, and all you want to do is stand up and applaud the man and the boy, the young boy. And nobody's ever seen anything like that. They're out of control. They've lost their minds.
Mr. President, are you alarmed by escalatory rhetoric from the Chinese response to your tariffs? And are you planning to meet with Xi Jinping about trade anytime soon?
No, they took that rhetoric back, as you know. They were very tough, and I said, whoa, what's that all about? That rhetoric was taken back. You know that, right?
My question to you is...
I mean, but if you know that, why would you ask that question?
Are you planning to meet with Xi Jinping anytime soon?
Yeah, at some point I will. I have a very good relationship with President Xi. Very good. And at some point I'll be meeting with him.
Sir, do you think there's going to be a deal on TikTok soon?
There could be. We're dealing with 4 different groups, and a lot of people want it, and it's up to me. So there could be.
Who are you leaning towards?
All 4 are good.
Mr. President, you have said there's no feud between your cabinet members and Elon Musk. You
Yeah.
even had dinner with him last night, Secretary Rubio. However, tensions are high between your cabinet and Mr. Musk. How are you going to simmer down tensions? Does Mr. Musk need to back off?
Well, I don't think the tensions are high. Look, Elon's a very special person, and these cabinet people are special people. You know, these are very successful people, or they wouldn't have gotten, you know, they've attained the highest heights of government. And I think they have a fantastic relationship to Elon. And Doge has been incredible. You know, hundreds of billions of dollars of waste and fraud and abuse has been already found. And that doesn't mean they don't have a little bit of an argument here and there about something, or maybe personnel arguments. There's not too many contract arguments. You know, contracts have been found. This is much more than just personnel. And we found hundreds of billions of dollars of fraudulent contracts, or very wasteful. But I think fraud. I think it's fraud.
There was just another plane crash.
And I think really the cabinet, for the most part, I think they get along really well with Elon.